Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Well, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Satanists always act up around the Christian holidays. Every year without fail is Christmas, Easter. Easter's a big one. And they didn't disappoint us again, of course, leading up to Easter. All the Satanists popped out with their fear mongering to upset people, and it's no accident. And I think this is a great, clear example for us as to, we've been talking about the royal family and working with Harry and Meghan, and I think this does illustrate the point quite clearly. So, for example, on April 1st, even before this, on April 1st, all of the world leaders came out announcing energy crisis, right? Yeah, so this was the first satanic messaging coming out. 3 nations, 1 day, 1 message. Well, actually, 2 separate messages, it turned out. This is before Trump spoke, but, it was right away. Boom, April 1st. They're all coming out together. They're all Satanists. They're all controlled by Satanists. They're all controlled at the top, in my opinion. And fear-mongering, right? And lockdowns, you can't drive anywhere and blah, blah, blah. So everybody's getting upset over this and what's going to happen. And there's going to be a famine, this, that, and the other. So this was the start of the Wednesday before Easter of everyone coming out and starting massive worldwide fear mongering, kind of like COVID. And of course, the very next day, breaking, King Charles will not give an Easter message, right? Big blast. Now, apparently he doesn't normally do this anyways, but they made a big deal about it here. And I think it obviously designed to upset people. They know after just being shell-shocked with crisis of the energy, then they come out with this, right? So this, of course, set off more upsets and whatnot. And of course, there were also lots of videos posted after this showing King Charles talking about how much he loves Islam and celebrating Ramadan and all of that to cause people to want him to abdicate. Also, on the same day, they showed that him and Camilla were heckled. So furthering the idea of people, attacking him, disliking him, and trying to, in my opinion, in a PR way, this is to incite people to come out and heckle and get inflamed, get upset, get angry, so they can get that loosh from you, get emotional, right? And then, of course, at the same time, while everybody's getting upset with energy, everyone's getting upset with King Charles, Harry and Meghan have to pop out at the same time to incite more people to react. Meghan posts this ridiculous video where we're supposed to believe she's skiing expertly downhill with a video camera and allegedly videotaping supposed to be Harry and Archie skiing like pros, right? And then this about people wanting him to abdicate. Breaking news, a lot of breaking news day after day this week leading up to Easter, huh? And for the first time, and how long has it been, Megalodon contacts Backgrid to snap pictures of her shopping, allegedly shopping for toys for the invisible children. Yeah, so all designed, all at the same time, all working together to upset people all at the same time. Right? And then of course, we all know how, Meghan, we know how she loves the camera and she's always looking for it, but she loves, doing these pretend shots where she's pretending that she's, being caught off guard or whatever. Really ridiculous. And many people suspected, and also at the same time, people suspected that she came out with it because of the text messages that suddenly now, this week, they've decided, because this came out in court a couple of weeks ago, right? But they decided to blast it now, how Harry was texting romantic texts to Charlotte Griffiths, a journalist that he had a relationship with of some sort and went partying all night together with multiple times. So my point is that I think that they're all doing this in coordination. They're all doing this right before Easter. And they're all just to upset people before Easter holiday. They don't want you to reflect and get in touch with your spirituality and worship. No, no, they want to create a bonfire. Look at me, get upset, get angry, etc., etc. Yeah. So again, just fanning the flames. So, amidst all of this, now I know I saw a tweet that said that Prince William was going to give the Easter message, an Easter message, but I'm not. This is from March 21st, I should point out. So before all this happened, Prince William was signaling that he's getting in touch with his Christian faith. But also in the midst of all this, with all the brouhaha over Charles not giving a message, I did see a tweet that I couldn't find where it said that Prince William would give an Easter message. I don't know if it was true or not, uh, but if anyone knows, let me know. Did they announce that William's going to do it? I couldn't find anything in the news about it, so I don't think it is happening. But if you look at, though, from a PR perspective, you've got Harry and Meghan, who have nonstop since day one. Meghan supporting Muslims with the Grenfell Tower, and then all the trips they took. They always visited mosques and helping the Afghans, getting all this money from that. Meanwhile, we know Harry and Meghan are just Satanists. They're not belong to any religion. But anyways, you can see this. The royal family is covering all their bases here from a PR perspective. You've got one side with supporting the Muslims and the other side supporting the Christians. But you could look at it from a cynical point of view that they're just keeping themselves relevant amid divisiveness that they're instigating. Also, I've noticed for the past month there's been an uptick in rhetoric and debate about immigration and all the Muslims taking over and whatnot. And there's debate whether it's really happening or not, and so that's been inflamed as well. So you've got this all going on. It just seems to me that this doesn't show divisiveness between Harry and Meghan. I think Harry and Meghan popping up with their brouhahas at the same time because they know Americans don't really care if Charles gives an Easter message, right? So Harry and Meghan, to cover the U.S. and get the U.S. riled up, people follow them. They expose Harry lying in court with his fake court cases based on all, fraud, what a liar he is. And they have Meghan popping out with fake videos and ridiculous looking backgrid paps of her allegedly shopping for the children. So all of it just looks like a lot of propaganda, PR, designed to, but right after all the world leaders come out and announce you're gonna have energy lockdowns and everything else. It just seems like this is all just to pile on. It's like a pile on altogether, and to divide people and to keep the tension and brouhaha going, upsetting people is what it looks like to me. I'll just theater for the masses. And all just unnecessary, because if he doesn't usually give an Easter message, why make it a breaking news that he's not going to do it, right? Unless you want to just incite people and infuriate them. Oh, wait, I sit corrected. Charles did deliver a pre-recorded Easter message in 2024, March 26th. So yeah, so this is, I think he did in 2025 as well. So yeah, so this is a regular thing. So I take it back. I don't know. I read somewhere it says that's the problem with Twitter. You can't believe everything you read. So he has been doing Easter messages. So even when he was, just starting out with his treatments, he did give a message in 2024, 2025. So. But, that the way they're going about, not even doing a recorded message, just making a big breaking announcement that he's not going to do it, just to right after, one day after, all the world's leaders come out and say, we're going to have lockdowns again. You're all going to suffer. this is a pile-on, intentional, the timing and the fact that he's doing this. And of course, Harry and Meghan piling on. It just looks like a coordinated, in my opinion, coordinated brouhaha, but we'll see. I'll throw some cards on it and what the situation is here. But this is definitely instigating people. There's no doubt about it. And upsetting people unnecessarily, or attempting to anyways. Looks like cognitive warfare to moi. That's all I gotta say. But let's take a look here. What the hell is Charles thinking? What's he doing? I just think it's the Satanists acting up around Christmas, around Christmas and Easter. Any Christian holidays. So that looks like to me. But anyways, why is King Charles? Why is he making this big brouhaha one day after? All the so-called leaders, puppets of the New World Order come out to scare everybody and fearmonger. Why are they coming out and saying, I'm not going to give a message for Easter? Take that, right? So why did he do it? Why is he instigating the public like that, upsetting them? Yeah, they just hate the public. They hate us. They want us dead, I'm telling you. Seven of Wands here. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Seven of Wands. He's standing his ground. He's like, take that. I'm above you. Bam. Right? I'm not going to give you a message. Yeah. And it's also retarded at the end of the day, but it's serious matter at the same time because they're effing with people's minds and upsetting them. But I'd say he's taking a stand. He was heckled. Did the heckling lead to this? Was the heckling that he got, was that upset him and push him to it? Ooh, 5 of coins reversed. Yeah, he's sick. And I think that maybe I got the vibe like he's just sick of pretending he's a Christian. That's what I'm getting. He's taking a stand for his brothers in Islam there. I mean, he met with like a leader, a terrorist Muslim who beheaded people, right? What's his name? He met with him too. That was a major signal as well. I think he's sick and tired of pretending to be Christian. Yeah, moving on. Moving on, reverse. Like he's not having it. Passion ignited. Or not ignited here, or it says excess of. Yeah, he's not moving. He's not going to move forward with this and pretending to be Christian anymore. I'm getting. He's just like, I'm not doing it anymore. I don't feel well. I'm sick of this. He doesn't have the passion for doing what he's supposed to do anymore. He's like, screw it. I'm not going to pretend anymore. Yeah. So he's taking a stand to the people, he's like sick of being heckled, and he's like, yeah, because of all the conflict going on, people getting more and more upset, the more upset people are and of course the world leaders with the power upsetting people about the energy, that more abuse towards, the royal family who are discontented with Charles, it inflames it altogether, right? Discontent and boredom. He's sick and tired of the whole shebang of trying to pretend to be, and prosperity reversed. Yeah, because people are suffering. People are losing prosperity more and more because of the globalists, because it's at the end. That's what the whole New World Order is, making people poorer, have no energy, leads to, higher food prices and people getting poorer and poorer and suffering more. And that's what they want. That's sustainability, causing people to suffer, the public. So yeah, he's I think the signal, I think, was the announcement that, okay, energy's gone, the world's coming to an end, and he's piling onto it like, okay, New World Order is going forward. I don't have to pretend anymore to be a Christian king. Bye. I'm not doing an Easter message. Screw you. Screw you, little people. Sorry. He's just sick and tired of pretending to be Christian, I think. That's what I'm getting. He's tired of fighting it. you know. Harry and Meghan now. Harry and Meghan acted up to get people riled up, and their Sussex squad and all the whole thing. And then Meghan's got her Australian retreat nonsense BS where the 42, I didn't realize she was 42 years old, the Gemma O'Neill, who's crying that she allegedly had a miscarriage like Meghan after she got a lot of criticisms for the fraud of what her retreat was. Her retreat is apparently at a place that's not even built yet, and the beach smells like poop, and all these negative things going on. And they're thinking that she might cancel it on account of this, possibly, and it's non-refundable. So she can walk away with all the funds. But I don't know. Harry and Meghan seem to still be going there, so I don't think they would be able to cancel it. Let me ask. I guess no is difficult, but I'll ask. Is Gemma O'Neill going to cancel Miss Miscarriage? I don't believe she had, my opinion. Meghan did the same thing. Meghan tried to get out of, she tried to blame the British media for her miscarriage that she lied about. And now apparently Gemma O'Neill's doing the same thing, blaming the British media. And those derangers that nobody ever, that didn't bother her, is the general public. Because they refuse to acknowledge that the public doesn't like Meghan, even though it's quite obvious in the mainstream media. Every talking head has spoken about how much they dislike Megalodon. And yet in their minds, in their psychosis or their PR line that they convince themselves of is that no, everybody loves Meghan. It's just those derangers doing all this. Every negative comment is a deranger, right? It's not just a regular member of public. So, anyways, what was the question I was going to ask? Oh crap! Is she gonna die? Was I asking? She gonna cancel it? Is Gemma O'Neill Miss Miscarriage number 2? Like Meghan, is she going to be canceling it? Is she planning on canceling this and keeping the money? Is that the next step? She got to claim abuse from derangers and British media caused her to cancel it. It wasn't very good acting on that video, I have to say. I felt a little bit. She was an actress too, a PR person. Oh, base chakra, greed, the base. It's always about what your desires, and reversed is like desiring that money and attention. I got the throat chakra reverse, which I would take. Throat is about your voice, communication, speaking, and I got it reverse. So I'd say telling porky pies here, possibly. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, absolutely. Is she going to cancel it, though? She's been telling a bunch of lies, but is she going to cancel her retreat? Oh, there he is. There's the miscarriage woman. Going forward, I see it going forward because she knows that she would, be at, Eight of Wands. It would be too much backlash in the media if she didn't go forward. She wants that media attention. She's a part of Meghan's, team. So Meghan wants to siphon off the grief of a parent who's lost a child, because that's what Harry and Meghan live for. That's where they get their satanic powers, in my opinion. Part of it anyways, besides the chickens. And I think that Meghan is just frothing at the mouth to go there and blather on about that and give her sad face that she does, right? Anyways, so there's that. So yeah, I think that's going forward. I think that's a go ahead. Meghan wants to marionate in the ideas of someone losing their child, like her and Chrissy Teigen, who claimed to have a miscarriage, but she actually had an abortion. But anyways, unbelievably, Satanists just nonstop. All before Easter, of course. So right before Easter is, of course, when Meghan's satanic friends, besides Meghan popping out with Backgrid, she has her satanic redhead in Australia pop out and give a video claiming to have a miscarriage. God, they're so sick and twisted, these Satanists, aren't they? To lie about miscarriages. I mean, that's how evil. They're just so evil. There's nothing sacred to them. Of course, anything sacred they want to attack, right? They want to just be evil about and distort and lie about it and try to and lie and claim to be a victim of it. They're really sick, twisted people. Twisted demons, demon-possessed people. Anyways. So there you have it. So they're citing people now. Of course, to the rescue is Prince William, who is standing up, kind of, not really though, but I don't know, maybe he can't give an Easter message because, he's not king. But I thought I could have. I know I saw a tweet that said he was going to give an Easter message, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So it must have been fake news. But he has come out and said and confirmed that he's more in touch with his Christian roots. So let's see. Now, this is a great PR way to boost Prince William even more, right? To make him, besides contrasting him with Harry and Meghan, who are trashy. You've got William and Catherine, who are elegant and perfect all the time. So I do think that this is, this transfer of power is going to be very smooth, to say the least. I think people are already calling for King Charles to abdicate and put William on the throne, right? Because people have been saying since day one they'd rather have William anyways. So let's just see. Is Prince William? I mean, I think they're all Satanists personally, but will Prince William pretend to be a Christian at least? Is he gonna hold up as the Christian leader, unlike his father? What do I have here? I have 8 of coins reversed. Oh, not doing the work here. It's not working towards it. It's being very floppy about it. Sort of like, I guess so. Oh, emotional withdrawal. That is somebody praying. I think that he is not going to be. He's going to keep his spirituality more to himself. But I think that he is going to do what he has to do. And these cards also fell to the floor. Jumped right out of my hands here. Recognition, reward, heartache and loss, and the light. So I think that you could say that so far he's been very quiet about it, very shy about, he's not a Leo, he's a Cancer, so he doesn't come out and make a big announcement, but I think, and so far he hasn't really put much effort into it and work, but I think that over time he's going to be more and more recognized for it. And the heartache and loss, I think, referring to, of course, what he's gone through with his wife, with the cancer, I think is going to lead him more to the light. More towards Christianity, more towards Christ, the light of truth there. So hopefully that he finds his way there. It looks like he will, but he's going to do it in his own time, in his own way, because I think it's something that he doesn't want to be pressured into. It's something that he needs to figure out on his own. Yeah, at any rate, whatever happens, hope. He is the source of hope for the nation going forward. If any hope of the royal family continuing on, it does rest. Everybody's hope is on William, for sure. So that is what I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Take care. Bye-bye.